Very good Thursday morning to everyone out there. Layden here in the driver's seat to bring you your latest forecast from Whether or Not, sponsored by Ohio Valley Insurance. Had that Stratus deck that worked in here yesterday afternoon that's got us socked in out there this morning. We're going to see clouds break up with rays of sunshine taking over as we work throughout the day, but it looks like we will be starting off with a bit of cloud cover, as you can see from looking over the latest satellite loop. Getting a look over our real-time HD camera network. White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam overlooking Bowling Green shows the blanket of clouds that are present this morning across the entirety of the Wobbles community. Safe can be said looking north and west from the Beechtree News Sky Cam up in Butler County as well, showcasing the clouds that are present out there early this morning. We have got readings that are hanging out right around the freezing mark of 32 degrees, pretty much region-wide. 33 degrees here in Warren County, the warm spot up in the flats of Woodbury. Butler County showing nearly 34 degrees as well. We're going to be taking highs, folks, just a few degrees up today, right between the upper 30s and lower 40s. Winds are going to be out of the north, folks, and that is going to keep things on the chilly side. That is for sure. Looking at the latest surface map, this moisture-deprived cold front has slid through the region throughout the overnight. High pressure building in here from the north and west. That's what's going to break up the cloud cover as we work throughout this morning, along with reinforce those winds coming in out of the north. All right, now all eyes are over here across the Four Corners region, the desert southwest. This ongoing low pressure system is coming onshore and is going to barrel down to the south and east and ride right along the Gulf Coast throughout this weekend, bringing what appears to be sensible weather impacts to our region as well. So let's jump right into it. The million-dollar question, everybody wants to talk about snow chances this weekend. I'll be open and honest with you up front. Not great with the evolution that we are seeing. Here we are working throughout today. Look at this area of high pressure nosing down here out of the north and west. Winds will start out of the north and west this morning, this afternoon. They'll be out of the north and east thanks to that area of high pressure sliding over in that direction. Clouds will go on a considerable increase throughout our Friday ahead of our next weather maker with this low pressure system trucking east right across the Gulf Coast with all this moisture being brought up right along it as well. Here we are working into the pre-dawn hours of our Saturday, and our setup continues to look the same. That surface low, folks, is way down, displaced to our south and east. We're going to be bringing that deep moisture up and over. We got the cold conveyor belt that's going to be present, but we just can't get the needed cold air deep enough in order to sustain significant snowfall rates, all right? We'll look at this here in just a moment, but as we progress throughout the Friday night and on into our Saturday time frame, it looks like we'll be seeing the vast majority as liquid precip. We could see some snow mixing in here across our region, but it looks like for the most part, we will be underneath the influence of plain Jane rain to deal with. Take a look here at the latest short-term guidance. Here we are working throughout today, going to be dry as a bone. Clouds increase throughout our Friday, folks, and then here we are getting into our Friday afternoon and evening. Here comes this weather maker trucking in here from the south and west. We're going to see scattered rain showers by the 8 to 9 p.m. time frame. And then keep your eyes watching, folks. As you get a little further off to the east, we got some pockets of snow and wintry mix of ice mixing in here as well. It can't be completely ruled out, folks. I do think that we will get some snowflakes that are going to mix in here. But look, folks, as we progress into our Saturday, all of this is rain with southerly flow influencing warm air coming in from this direction. The 540 line is going to be hugging right just to the north and west of the Wobbles community is what the latest guidance is showcasing. Then we get into the sunrise hours and we continue on. We warm up significantly as the rain showers and what's left of a wintry mix tries to truck off to the north and east of the region. So let's break it down. Here we are looking at our Friday morning. Friday afternoon, we're going to be all the way up right around the mid and upper 40s. Temperatures well above freezing, right? We go into the overnight whenever the scattered rain and snow showers arrive. Lows only going to hit right around 34, 35 degrees. That's not going to be sustainable, folks, to get anything significant on the ground. Then we quickly rebound with the daylight hours of Saturday, well back up into the 40s. So you can kind of see the mitigating factor we're fighting here. Well, fighting, snow lovers like myself. With the surface temperatures not cooperating, it's going to be difficult to get anything sustainable on the ground. We could get a quick little coating of accumulation like we saw here more recently, but it was very short-lived due to the warm ground temperatures. That's what we are also seeing here. Taking a look here at the local National Weather Service office, they have output a 0% chance of us receiving at least 1 inch of snowfall Friday night into Saturday morning. You'll have to go up closer to the Louisville Metro, stretching up in towards Covington and Cincinnati to get in on the best possibilities. All right, but coming along with that, we are looking at the latest here from the Weather Prediction Center. As we go into next week as well, folks, we're going to look at this first and we're going to go back to the model guidance. 1 to 3 inches of total rainfall cannot be rolled out over the course of the next week. And this is why. After we get past this initial round with this big weather system this weekend, take a look at next week. We get into Monday night into Tuesday and look at this monster low pressure system that's going to deepen and then surge to the north and east and dragging all of this deep moisture up out of the Gulf of Mexico. We end up into our Tuesday morning. We get into our Tuesday afternoon. On into Tuesday night, folks. We'll have to watch that closely as we could get in on some banded wintry precipitation on the back edge of that weather maker in the Tuesday night to Wednesday time frame of next week. That'll definitely be worth keeping very, very close eyes on, all right? So showcasing and rolling on to your 5-day weather forecast. For today, clouds got us socked in this morning. Sunshine will gradually take over. Winds out of the north going to keep it cold. Upper 30s to lower 40s for highs this afternoon. Clouds will be on the increase throughout our Friday with highs near 50 degrees. Widespread rain showers, some snowflakes mixing in throughout our Friday night. Transitioning back to all rain on Saturday. Saturday afternoon highs right around the mid-40s. We'll be right back down to near 40 degrees underneath cloudy skies on Sunday, jolting back up to around the 50-degree mark during the early days of next week before the widespread showers and storms take over on Tuesday. That'll wrap up your Thursday morning weather not forecast, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a blessed next, the final day of the work week.